Trump. Trump's the man.
People hated the idea of Trump.
Yeah, because
Trump was demonised as the worst thing to ever happen to politics.
Yeah, because these are leftist. These are little leftist, easily offended hippies. They don't have any concept of the real world. What people don't understand is, people say to me, "Oh, Andrew's violent. Andrew's this. Andrew's that." What I understand about the world that most people don't is that the world requires balance. It's the oldest thing in the world. It's like the Chinese philosophy of yin and yang. You got the black and the white. You need to have someone who's smart. But you also need to have someone who understands violence and understands that violence has an applicable role. Nowadays, leftists want to go through the world and they think violence is wrong. This is wrong, that's wrong. Violence isn't wrong. Violence is subjective. If someone breaks into your house and wants to hurt your family, you're going to get violent. So it depends. Everything has a place on this planet. Leftists don't understand this. So they get so easily offended by someone or by something and they think it's 100% bad. Trump's not 100% bad. Trump has a place. There's place for people like Trump, and I currently genuinely believe his place is at the head of the United States of America. Who was the alternative? Hillary, a career politician. Literally, what amazes me most is all these lefts who complain about Trump. They complain about the establishment and they complain about the corporations, and then they want to get Hillary in power. Hillary is completely what you've disliked. She has pretty much no career her whole life besides being in politics. That's all she's ever done. And she sucked the right dick of Bill's, so now she gets a chance to be president. How does that work? Trump is the American dream personified. The American dream is you can make your own money, you can get rich, you can be president. That's what he's done. He started with $1 million, fair enough, but he's become a billionaire. So he ain't stupid. He knows what he's doing. He's become the president of the United States. What's wrong with that? But leftists won't accept it. No, he's wrong. He once said one bad thing about someone once. People say bad things about people. Welcome to the real world. If we just drop the bullshit and all stop getting so easily offended by stupid little things and drop the dumb shit and look at the actual reality of the earth, there's not a single person on this planet, including the leftist hippies who hate Trump, who haven't said a bad thing about someone at some point. That's how the world fucking functions. He said some bad things about some people, big whoop. He's gonna be a better president than Hillary ever would have. So get the fuck over it. Trump is a G. And the worst thing about it all, what amazes me most, is that most of the people crying, it's not gonna affect their lives anyway. Like people are like, oh, Trump's gonna be you smoke weed, you work in an antique shop. What the fuck does it matter if Trump is the president or not? Really, Lucy, 21 from Scunthorpe, what the fuck does it matter if Trump's president or Hillary's president or there is no president? You are literally achieving pretty much next to nothing with your life. Next to nothing. You're not in politics. You haven't got fucking stocks and shares in companies that matter. Literally, most of the people I saw complaining about Trump on Facebook, either A, didn't really understand politics in the first place, or B, it would not affect them who's president anyway. If you're broke, you're gonna stay broke. If you're rich, you're gonna stay rich. Politics has actually very little effect on someone's life. The only thing politics can do is set a few laws like don't kill, don't rob, don't steal. Besides these basic outlines, you've got people like me who are gonna go and become millionaires on their own, and you've got people who just sit around going, I'm not rich because of the conservatives, I'm not rich because of Trump, I'm not rich, and just excuse makers.